Welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn how to insert a picture, shape, video, word art, and table into our Google Slides. First thing we want to do is put in some additional slides. I'm going to go up to slide, click new slide a couple of times. So that gives me some slides that I can work on. In this slide, I'm actually going to insert a picture and a shape. And let's make that our actual title. In Google Slides. Now, the next thing I want to do is insert a picture. I can do that a couple of different ways. One is by going to the menu and hovering over the mountain, which says image. Or I'm going to go actually up to where it says insert, click on the word image from there, and then I can insert my image from there. From here, you can see that we can insert a couple of different ways. We can insert via searching from the web. So let's say I go here and I want a beach scene. And there's a beach background. And I can click one of these. Or in this case, I already took a picture that I like. So I'm going to go back to insert, click on image, and I'm going to go to photos and insert my image from there. Now, my image is a little bit too large, so I'm going to need to resize it. And in my image, I have a bird, and I want to really emphasize that bird, so I'm actually going to put a shape. I can go to the menu and go to this circle and square and click on a shape from there, or I'm going to go back to insert, come down to shape, and pick my shape. I pick the arrow, and I'm going to have the arrow pointing right to the bird. I can also change the fill color. And now I'm done with this slide. I've inserted a picture and a shape. Let's go to our next slide. In this slide, I want to insert a video and also insert word art. To get to the video, I'm actually going to click on insert again, go down to video. The nice thing about Google Slides is that you can actually search on YouTube. So for example, let's say I wanted to do a 5-minute timer. And it'll pull up YouTube videos that meet that criteria. I could insert one of those, but I know which video I want. So I'm actually just going to go to URL and put my link. Now, the nice thing that Google Slides does that PowerPoint does is I don't have to go to an external link. The video will actually be posted in my presentation. Now, the next thing I want to do is give it a title. So we're going to use some word art for that. So let's go over to insert, come down to word art. Word art in our Google Slides. And now only thing I got to do is just move that up to my title box. And that gray kind of blends in, so let's change the color. And I'm all done with the second slide. Now, when I go to presentation mode, as I said before, you can actually just click on the video right here and it'll play straight without having to go to an external link. For my final slide, I want to insert a table. Go back to insert. We're going to come down the table. And I just pick out how many pieces or grid squares that I want for my table. In this case, I actually wanted it to be a 3x3. Let's say that we've been documenting how many people are using Google Docs and Slides. So I have two groups that are using them. Maybe it's group A and group B. And I can document how many people I think in group A are using it. So let's say 5. Group B is a little bit more ambitious. They have 10. But then group A is doing wonderfully in Slides. So let's say they've got 12. And group B needs a little bit more work. So they've got 7. I can change the color or highlight or make this larger. So let's make it a little bit bigger. And I finished my last slide. So again, in this presentation, we were able to insert a picture, a shape, a video, word art, and a table. Join us for our next video where I'll show you how to share your presentation.